Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Marie.
10 years ago, we bought a broken down trawler for $4,000.
And nothing worked, not even the kitchen sink.
After a lot of hard work and help from our friends and family, we moved aboard Elixir full time. And now we are cruising this old boat while the work and fun continues.
So subscribe and give us a like and come along with us, cruising this old boat.
It's a little after 5 and we are getting ready to go through lock number 10. Unfortunately, at the moment, lock number 10 is undergoing some repairs, and so they're only locking vessels through between 7 o'clock at night and 6 o'clock in the morning. So we got here last night. We're about 2 miles south of the lock. We got here last night about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, but there was 2 tows sitting here waiting, and so we were told that they would lock through first, and it would be probably about 9 o'clock at night before we could lock through. So we decided at that point, you know, we'd have to travel in the dark after we got through the lock to get to an anchorage and anchor in the dark and so on and so forth. So we decided to just drop anchor here, and we have to be at the lock by 6 o'clock in the morning, no later than 6, to be able to lock through this morning. So we're getting ready to weigh anchor and lock through, and hopefully the sun will be coming up by the time we get through the lock, and then we'll travel in the daylight.
We're till 6, I think. Yep. And we're now approaching, I think it's lock number 9 in Arkansas before heading northwest towards Fort Smith.
If you decide to go through the locks on the Arkansas River at nighttime, they have a floodlight above each bollard, so it's easy to see. When you get up there, you don't have any problem seeing the bollard to be able to tie up to it. Boy, it looks like it's boiling water out here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's a moving us. He's moving us up pretty quick, but it's fairly smooth.
We're trying to get to a marina on the other side of this railroad bridge. The marina has advised us that the bridge is 18.5 feet high. I'm not sure if that's a normal or right this second type of thing, but to complicate the matters, we really don't know what our height is. For a long time, we thought our height was somewhere between 19 and 20 feet. We have had a bridge tender tell us that we're a lot less than that, but we don't know exactly what he was using to gauge that. Recently, I flew the drone and got it as close to the top of the mast as I could, because my drone tells you how high it is. Now the height is from where it takes off, but I flew it from a dock. So I went up to the top of the mast and it said, okay, from the dock to the top of the mast is X height. And then I took a tape measure and measured from the dock down to the water. And based on that, we were just slightly over 17 feet. So That would mean we could get underneath this 18.5-foot bridge. But if my original calculation, which was done earlier on, and it was done with a transom level, that's what they used to do surveying, and I went to a location that was high up enough to where I could set up the transom level. It was actually a platform out over the water, but I put the transom level on that and shot the level until it was, I got it level with the top of our mast. Of course, you know, I'm hundreds of feet away from the boat when I'm doing that, and then I measured from that platform down to the water, and that's where I came up with between 19 and 20 feet. So we honestly don't know which one's accurate. We have attempted many times as we go under bridges to find out our level by putting up a flexible pole at a given distance above our mast and see if it hits the bridge. We haven't hit a bridge yet to be able to figure out what it is, and we've gone underneath 20-foot bridges and we didn't hit, and we had that thing up about 3 feet, I thought. It's been a while, so I could be misremembering, but it all boils down to we really don't know how high our mast is, so we're very nervous to go underneath an 18.5-foot bridge. The lowest bridge we've ever gone under before is 20 foot. So we're trying to come up with ingenious ways, and one of the ways we're thinking about maybe doing is going through the bridge backwards. That does several things. One, our mast is closer to the back than it is the front, so there'll be less of us underneath the bridge if we discover we're too tall. Secondly, I can get out of dodge a lot quicker if my bow is pointing away from the bridge instead of up underneath the bridge. And we have a better view, because if we go under forward, our bimini blocks our view of the bridge until, you know, we're pretty close to the mast. Marie is going to climb up on the mast to try to keep an eye of it, you know, level with the top, at least as close as she can get. But by going backwards, I'd have a better view, and we just hope we don't break the boat. So we're gonna see what we can do. Oh yeah, we'd probably just skip this marina altogether, but we're needing to get some water. And it's a little frustrating for us being used to just running our water maker every day and using all the water we want. We get up in these river systems where there's very few marinas that can handle our size of boat, and we're just having trouble keeping enough water just to do basic things like wash our dishes and stuff. So we just, you know, we use water for what we have to, and we've been letting everything else kind of go. So it'd be nice to pull into a marina and get some fresh water and get our dishes washed.
If I say stop, that probably means go forward.
Yep. If you say anything, I'm going forward. blowing me into this pillar here.
Yeah, the further you got there, the less you had. You're clear.
I'm clear?
You're clear.
Oh boy.
The back of the boat's clear. You gotta get the front clear.
No, I'm completely clear.
Yeah, it was, if you had more space closer to the other pillar.
Huh.
Okay, I need to come down. I know you're gonna end up jerking the boat. I don't know whether I should wait here till you turn or not.
You can come down, I'm waiting on you.
Well, that started out stressful. Not sure if we were going to have enough clearance going underneath the bridge. Once we got back far enough, we were backing up, and once we got back far enough, we could tell that I could tell from up above that we had about 10 inches of clearance between the anchor light, the top of the anchor light, and the bottom of the bridge. But then the wind started pushing us towards the other pier, and the bridge had a slight slope going down. So by the time we got all the way back, we had about 6 inches clearance from the top of the anchor light to the bottom of the bridge.
We are at the Spadra Marina in Clarksville, Arkansas. It is day 196 of our trip to Oklahoma, and so far we have traveled 2,317 nautical miles. Thanks for watching.